Hey YouTube, it's your girl Deidre again, better known as Dee Dee. Everybody who knows me calls me Dee Dee. I'm just coming to you with another video to uplift and encourage. This video is mostly geared toward women, and I just want to speak to the ladies today because as women, we go through a whole bunch. And so I kind of just share where I'm at right now because my mother passed away in 2007. My grandmother passed away way before then. And I just found myself not having good women in my life that I could really connect with and go to. When I was going through my storms. And so I was praying and asking God to bless me with good women in my life that I could be able to connect with and they could give me that wisdom that I was looking or seeking for. And it was hard to connect with women because I think it's hard to connect with women because of what women have been through. And so you have to, show that you are sincere and that you are not in for no games. You ain't trying to sleep with their man or any of those things. You just genuinely want good friendships and companionships with a woman who can kind of lead and guide you. So I found myself being unable to do that. So what I did, I just prayed and I asked God to just put good women in my path, um, that was for me, that could uplift me, that, was on the same level as me, that wanted the same things. They were interested in just entrepreneurial things. They were encouraging and inspiring. And so I'm still on that journey. I've met some good women and find myself still on that journey to just connect with women. We as women, we go through a lot. We're the breadwinners, most of us. We raising kids, we working jobs, we carpooling kids around. We do it all. We cooking, we cleaning, we do it all. So a lot of times we lose ourselves in the journey of just those everyday things that come up. We tend to lose ourselves and lose our purpose. And so I want to be able to encourage you to tell you that you have to take care of you. You have to take time out for you because if you're not good, nobody is good. So don't be ashamed to or be embarrassed or think that it's not going to work if you just take time out for you. You have to. You have to nurture yourself. You have to uplift yourself in order to keep moving on because if you don't, you'll find yourself 30 years from now being lonely because the kids are gone. What's going to happen after that? So you'll find yourself in a place to try to figure out where your life is now. I know for me, that's where I found myself at. I found myself was my kids were gone and I was all alone in the house. I didn't know what to do with myself. I would call them and fix food and beg them to come over and nobody would show up and then I would get mad and now I'm mad at everybody and nobody wants to deal with me because my attitude is horrible. And so, you know, we have to learn how to just take care of ourselves. We have to learn how to um, nurture ourselves and not feel bad about it. I know a lot of times when I would do things for myself, like buy me a pair of shoes, some clothes, or something, I would spend a bunch of money on the kids, but when it came down to me, I was embarrassed, not embarrassed, but I would be like, okay, this shirt is $3. I can afford $3 for a shirt. A lot of times, and then I would feel guilty about that because I felt like my kids needed it more than I did. But I worked hard and tried to raise them the best way I could, but I found myself in this ugly place trying to figure out me. And so now, today, I just take the time to nurture myself. I take the time to, talk to women, to see where they're coming from, to lean on women so that I can find the strength myself to get through the things that I've done. And a lot of times, even when it comes to me, and I found myself, you know, equating sex with love, equating if I do this, he'll love me. If I do that, he'll love me. And none of it pans out. None of it pans out. I found myself having to pick up the pieces because my heart was broke. And I felt like I done invested all this time in you and all this time, money, and effort into you, and you can do me like that. And so, when it comes to even men and relationships and stuff like that, I just take my time. I'm not in a rush for anything. And I'm okay with me today. I'm okay with being by myself. I'm okay with loving me. I'm okay. I'm good in my own skin. Now, my desire is to have companionship and relationship. I don't want to live the rest of my life alone. I wouldn't want that, but I'm not going to allow myself to be treated any type of way either. You know, this is the tricky part because, you know, in the church is it's this word submissive that comes up. And when it comes to being submissive for me, I don't have a problem with being submissive because I think we have roles. Men have roles, we have roles, as far as what a woman does and what a man does. I do feel like that. So you know, I don't have a problem with being submissive to my man or my husband or you know, but you have to be in the right position for me to do that. Now, you can't be hitting on me and beating on me and leading me down the wrong path and expect for me to be submissive. Now, that won't work. Now, if I feel like you are guiding us and you are leading me in a good direction, and you have a vision, and we can grow together. Now, I have no trouble with that. I don't have no problem with cooking, cleaning. I don't have no problem with any of it. But you have to be I have to be able to know that you have our best interest at heart, and it's just not you. I have to be able to know that we can grow together. It's not an I, it's a we. So when I feel that, I have no problem with being submissive or doing what's asked of me. And I hope it's vice versa. This is just not a one-way street. And so, you know, I be praying, I be asking the universe to just put a good man in my life. So this is what I did. This is my journal. This is my journal right here. So I put in my journal, this was probably a year ago that I put in my journal just what I want in a man. So I'm gonna let y'all see what I put in my journal, because I believe you have to be very specific on what you ask for. So this is what I put. I'm just going to read it before I show it to you. It says, my man, he needs to be a big guy, tall, 6'3", 6'4", 250 pounds, brown skin, chocolate. He will protect me, provide for me. He will love me. He will love God and his community. He will be a great man, a great family man. He would teach. He would be kind, nice, loving, giving, honest. Most of all, he would trust himself. He would like to be in his community. He would do things for in his community. He would give back. He will help women, teenagers. He will help children. He can build and allow himself endless possibilities, and he will be a vessel that God used. So that's what I put on my journal for the man, type of man I want. Hope you could read that. Yeah. So, you know, I'm just being patient. I'm allowing God to work in my life. I'm allowing God to move in the way he moves. I'm allowing the universe to open up to all possibilities. And I just want you to be encouraged as a woman today. You are enough. You are worthy. You are phenomenal. You are with greatness. There is no men without us, and there is no us without men. So I think it all goes hand in hand. I can't do anything without a man, and he can't do anything without a woman. So all of it goes hand in hand. We just have to learn how to get along with each other, and pray that God put a partner in our life that can understand who you are, and you understand who he is. But stay encouraged, stay loving. You know, I lead with love. Love is always my go-to. And God will bless everything that you ask for. The universe will open up to all that you ask for. I really truly believe it with all my heart. I hope this encouraged someone. I hope that you find good women, good people in your life that's on the same path as you, and that you're able to live out your purpose. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you.